Character. As always, I'm your host, Jeremy Robinson, and today we have someone special. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hello, everyone. I am thankful for being here. I am Whitney Thomas, and I can't thank you enough for having me here.
Yeah, no problem, no problem. So first off, how are you doing? You see, you got a lot
I'm
going on.
good.
What you got going
Look, let
on?
me tell you something. I'm good. Mondays are like the start of the week. So you
Right.
already know, like the Monday, everything gets rolling. So typically, minus my classes, I'm always looking for fresh news at the beginning of the week. So that kind of jumpstarts my week. That's like my coffee at the beginning of the week.
Mhm.
And but that's really about it. I've been rolling throughout the day. I just got home not too long ago, and now I'm here doing this interview. So I can't complain.
That's amazing. That's amazing. That's amazing. So in that, I see you're a Southern University student and graduate now. So just tell me how was that experience, man?
Oh, so first, I'm a transfer student. I came from McNeese State University and then I transferred to Southern University. That was an experience all in all. And we don't have to get into the things I experienced at that university. I'm gonna just say I knew that at HBCU was gonna benefit me just a little bit more, especially in my career path. So when I got there, I'm gonna say there was a lot of more opportunity. They gave you a little bit more leadway to be able to use your voice and express yourself the way you wanted to. And then they also opened up just multiple opportunities, different platforms. From at the athletic department had something going on in media. We also had student media going on, and then there was something else going on. There was different programs on the campus, so it was just like it was a lot for me to do and a lot for me to get involved, and it was way more opportunities here at this university than I had at my last university. So I'm happy about the move. I'm here in Baton Rouge, and I can't say too much about Baton Rouge because I'm from New Orleans, but we've adjusted real well. I can't say too much.
All right. So with that, what led to you wanting to do, being a radio network reporter? Tell me about that.
Okay.
You the
So
first.
here's the thing. I do broadcast news.
Uh-huh.
So how did this all start, Jesus? Okay, so after stepped away from student media for a little while because I wanted to focus more so on like local news and more so, you know, c- world coverage, like, more in-depth news. So I stepped away from that for a while and I started doing local news by myself, just going out and getting different stories with different Black owned businesses and anybody who would basically let me cover them, who was actually doing something in the community. So we did that for a little while and then I got my job at Fox and News Production. And then so I just was like, okay, I couldn't get on as a reporter because I still hadn't graduated, but I was like, I still need to be working and exercising my voice to get ready. Once I cross that big stage, it's on. So I applied for the radio station. They had a news reporter position open a couple months ago, and I applied. And he looked at my reel and my resume, and he didn't call me back, right? And then a couple months later, the position came open again, and so I reapplied because
Right.
obviously you need a reporter, honey.
Mhm.
Okay, here goes the same reel. How you doing? I'm Whitney Thomas, and he called me back a couple days later. A couple days later, he's like, "You got the job," and I'm like, "Okay." There we go. And so I've been covering news for them for going on like 3 weeks now. And honey, we just been on a roll. This is a little bit different for me because I'm so used to focusing on like just local news and what's going on around me. But now this is Louisiana news. So now it's like you got to worry about what's going on everywhere in Louisiana. So, but I'm blessed though. I'm happy and I'm blessed. And we on a roll now, literally.
That's amazing. That's amazing too.
Yeah.
Just to adapt to that. Say, hey, look, I'm reapplying to. I would say that
Uh-huh.
with me being an HBCU graduate, that's what we do. We
Right.
find a way to make it.
Yeah.
Hey, that's
Yes.
open again. Okay, we back in this.
Okay, I'm not scared. I'm here. I'm walking in my purpose. How you doing?
Right, right. So and now I say, what is your it factor, man? Why you do what you do?
Okay, so I started pursuing journalism because I've always been a motor mouth. I love writing, I love talking. And I want to say it's more so of like a natural thing. Just to be able to use my voice to express, but also because I'm a very outspoken woman. My parents raised me that way. And I've been in environments where people weren't able to really use their voices, typically because of the environment they grew up in. Like a lot of people, especially that I've experienced in college, don't really know how to use their voices, don't know how to speak up for themselves. If something is bothering them, they don't know how to talk about it. So I'm like, I'm gonna be that Black woman that says it all, honey. It's a problem. I'm gonna write about it. We're gonna talk about it. I'm gonna address it. I'm gonna put whoever on forefront. This is not Barney and Friends. This is news. But I didn't really become confident into it. Like I didn't really get deeper into it until like my 20s, honestly. But this is something I prayed about since I was like 17 years old, my junior year in high school. And I told my mama once I had that one dream, I said, okay, God has confirmed what my career is going to be. And that was that.
Definitely, definitely. I love that. I love that.
Yeah.
I know that was a blessing to you. And
Yeah.
just by seeing your page, I was just like, yeah, I got to interview her because, I
Uh-huh.
love bringing on people that's in a different professions, but it always got to
Yeah.
be that person, you know?
Yeah, and look, I even looked at your platform because I didn't even know, like I just and not even just out of being oblivious, Jesus, because I normally just post and I go where I'm like on the road posting those news stories, but I go on the platform and I'm like, oh, this is a Black man that's bringing it all to the forefront, honey. I commend you.
Thank you.
Yes,
Thank you so much, man.
yes.
Thank you. That means a lot. That means a lot right
No, really,
there.
yes.
So, like, what advice would you give that young lady, or young male that wants to be in your shoes someday? Like, what advice would
Hmm.
you give
If you're gonna pursue it, pursue something with your whole heart,
them?
and intentionally. Intentions is everything. Like your intentions is everything. If you know for a fact that that's something you want to do, if God has given you a blessing to use your voice, use your writing, whatever it is, do it and do it wholeheartedly and do it confidently. And don't let the next man or woman, white or black, orange or brown, honey,
Mhm.
tell you what you can't do. Do it. If you said that's what you're gonna do, do it. A lot of people come in my DMs and they're like, Whitney, you're doing everything you said you was gonna do. Hell yeah, because I'm a woman of my word. Be a woman and a man of your word and walk in your purpose.
You right about
That's
that.
what I have to say.
That's all right there. That's all right.
Yeah.
So,
And
you
that's
know
all
something
true,
that's
honey.
crazy. I actually just interviewed another young lady, man, that was
Yeah.
that's in New Orleans right now too, and like she does
Mm.
photography. And I was sitting there once I was going through everything. I was like, Whitney is in New Orleans and from New Orleans. I was like, this is a good
Mhm.
day. It's a New Orleans day. I was like,
Mhm.
that's good. Even though I'm from Georgia, I was like, I like New Orleans, man. I like y'all vibe. I love you. I love you guys,
Uh,
people, man. I like good people.
yeah.
Good
I'm not gonna lie to you.
people.
I told somebody, I said, I will say, I think that, and I always tell people this, New
Mhm.
Orleans women are very aggressive, honey. And we can't even help it. We're not, and not in a bad way, just like a direct way, like, like real. And I always say, I think my city plays a big part, like where I'm from plays a big part of my personality, like a huge part. Because the people are just so child, they're just so vibrant. I believe the people are really vibrant. So I do think my city plays a huge part in that.
I like that. I like that.
Yeah.
And I would say, once it's all said and done, what's the legacy that you would love to leave behind?
Hmm. The legacy. So legacy as in the platform that I'm building, or like what would I want to be remembered by?
Yeah. What would you want to be remembered
Okay.
by?
The Black girl who never shut up.
Okay. I like that. Hey,
Literally.
like we
Like
always tell you.
she pursued her stories. She didn't give a damn who was watching,
Mhm.
and she did it wholeheartedly and she did it passionately. Like it, and when I say passionately, like, no, this makes me happy. Like this brings joy to me. Like I'm excited to get up and start my day. Like I want to know what the hell going on, honey. I'm ready to cover it. Like so I would like to be remembered by my passion and my grace and my excitement for my career.
Got you, got you. So in that, I would say, what's something you would like to see change in the world?
Hmm. If I try so much going on, what would I like to see change?
Everything.
I want to say, you know what? Let's start off since we're on the topic. We'll talk about people being deprived. And I don't when I say people, and I'm not going against the other color or any other race. I'm saying really, I'm talking to my Black women and men.
Mhm.
I've talked to so many people who just because, hmm, just because a certain someone is sitting at the top of corporate, you can't do it, or it's not possible, or it's only possible if you're a certain skin color. Baby, if that's what you want to go do it.
Mhm.
Like, and I always ask people, who told you you wasn't worthy of that? Who told you you couldn't accomplish that? Who told you you couldn't obtain that? Like,
Right.
who told you that? Because they're a damn lie. And a
Right.
lot of times we getting away, we're like our biggest enemy sometimes, like
Mhm.
we getting away our own selves out of fear, what I'm trying to say. And a lot of the time the world creates fear. The
Right.
world wants you to be scared. They don't want people of color to succeed. They don't want them to actually tap into their purpose and know their worth. But it's like once you know your worth and when God already confirms who you are,
Mhm.
that's it.
You're right.
That's literally it.
You're right about that. And there's a
Yeah.
lot of things that I done scared, but I always came out on top.
You,
I
hey, I'm baby. You
hey.
gotta believe that you're gonna always land on all 10. You
Right.
gotta believe it.
Yeah, you definitely got to believe in it. You got to manifest it as well. And if you
Yes, you do.
faith, fear, and
Yes, you do.
and you out here like you believe in God, like I do, and I know you do as well.
Oh yeah.
I
Oh yeah.
definitely know that everything's gonna be taken care of. If it's for me,
Oh yeah.
it's
Oh
gonna be
yes. And I can't tell nobody what to believe in, but I can tell you
definitely. Yeah,
every time I got on my knees and I asked God, He provided. And I'll leave you with that.
yes indeed, yes indeed.
Yeah.
So before we do close out, do you have any questions for me?
Um, okay, so I don't have no questions, but I just want to commend you on your platform. I was looking at everything and I'm gonna repost even more things.
Mhm.
This is a beautiful platform that you have going. I commend you. I am super proud of you. And I wish you so many blessings on your journey. I genuinely do.
Thank you so much. That means a lot right there.
Like this is gonna actually like you're doing good right now, but this is God is gonna really level you up to where like, what I'm trying to say, like
Mhm.
this is doing good, but like when God finishes with you,
Yes, sir.
like this is really good.
Got you. Thank you for that. Definitely means
No
a lot.
problem.
Definitely.
And that's it. That's all I got.
All right. Well, hey, Whitney. Well, you have a great rest of your day, and I hope to talk to you soon.
Thank you so much for having me.
No problem.